and happy Friday. Happy Vlogidays weekend number 2. If I look a hot mess, it's because I just woke up from a 2.5-hour nap. I haven't really been feeling like 100% the last couple days. No, crazy symptoms, no fever, loss of taste or anything like that. I just haven't been feeling 100%. So when I got home from work today, I took a nap, which I never get to do. And it was 2.5 hours and it was perfect. So when I woke up, Jason was like, well, how are you? And I was like, is it morning or afternoon? You know when you sleep so good, you're not sure what day it is? That's how it was. Good nap, good nap. And I feel much better now. I think a little bit of extra rest was all I needed. So right now I'm headed to pick up my son. He's at my in-laws' house for the day. It's where he goes on Fridays. Today, my work department, for lunch, we won a pizza party from a local pizza joint that was really good. It wasn't just like, Domino's. Well, nothing wrong with Domino's or Pizza Hut. It wasn't just like your plain pizza. It was from a specialty pizza place, because we decorated our whole area at work and we kind of followed the mission of our hospital. I work for Catholic Healthcare, so our mission's to extend the healing ministry of Jesus Christ, and then we have all these core values like dignity and excellence and stewardship and all these things. So we kind of followed that in our design process, and we won first place for that. So we had our little pizza party today. There's not a whole lot going on this weekend. It's kind of a boring weekend, and I'm totally okay with that because last week was just too much, and I like kind of a low-key thing. So whatever we're doing, I think we're gonna build a gingerbread house, and I don't know, I'll take you along. We'll see what happens. So anyway, I hope you're having a great week, a great start to your holidays, and come along with us for our weekend festivities. So since it's nighttime, I thought, you know what? While we're in a different town than where we live, this is like 20 minutes away, let's go look at Christmas lights. So I asked my sister-in-law where we should go, and she directed me. I know, and we're super excited.
181.
181 lights. That's amazing, man. So we're gonna go check out these lights here, and oh my goodness, dude, look.
Is that red light?
Wow. Look at this house, dude. Do you see all the Sesame Street characters?
And look at that. Have you seen that before?
Look how cool. This is amazing.
There was an animal.
Look at this. It's like, and these, oh my gosh, you can mail letters to Santa. How cute. And they have music. I'm in love. I need to live on this street. I need to move.
Look at that big thing. Look at all the rainbow colors.
I know, they're so pretty, huh? Man, this is awesome. This would be a cool place to run a nighttime 5K. Like in the future when 5Ks are up again, this would be the coolest place to run a nighttime 5K.
Look.
So we made it down to downtown Lake Charles, and one of the things I appreciate about our mayor is, even though we went through 2 hurricanes this year, which I will explain a little bit more about later, our experiences at least. He said that he wanted to put these Christmas lights up early, which he did. Like literally these were up about 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, because he knew that spirits were kind of down just with everything we've been going through, and this would be festive and kind of bring a smile to people's faces, and it has. So we've driven through this area about 3 times already, but it's just fun and festive, and Braden loves it, so we keep coming back. So anyway, this is definitely something I can appreciate, is these lights and the fact that he had them put up early. It's something free. Basically, it just uses electricity, so it wasn't something that costed the city any money or anything like that. So it was very fun, very festive, very nice, very much appreciated. I am cracking up. These people put lights on their porta potty. So a lot of people are still getting their homes repaired, roofs, internal, whatever, and they have a porta potty in their front yard, and they legit put lights on their porta potty. So funny. This is a house in our little community that does dancing lights to music every year, so we are here to see them, and then we'll be headed home.
So Santa looks at the music.
Oh, he does. He sings to the music, huh? What else do you see?
I can see everything store.
Yeah. And they have a little sign to tune into that radio station. That's what we did. The house has several different songs it dances to. This is our last neighborhood to visit, and sadly, their hurricane debris has not been picked up yet. This is where we actually trick-or-treated, which was lovely. They were awesome, so we figured they would have some pretty good Christmas lights, but I'm kind of sad that their debris still hasn't been picked up. This is the longest process ever. Oh, this is where we saw Santa on Halloween. They literally had a Santa sitting outside for Halloween. It was awesome. And you see what I mean? Like, just rows and rows and rows. This is what the whole Southwest Louisiana looked like for months after the storm, and we're still only months after the storm, and it is looking much better, but we still have a long way to go. I'm not being Debbie Downer. I'm very grateful.
Look, here it comes to red light.
Oh my goodness. I'm very grateful for where we're at, but it's still hard sometimes, you know, to see. We do have a long way to go. It's Donald Duck teacup, and yay, number 10, Mickey and Minnie. All right, you want to add them to our train here?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna have,
Whoops.
have 11.
Whoops. We had an issue. Okay, there we go. Let's add them to our train, okay?
Yeah.
Since these McDonald's toys are all the rage currently, I have to share with you our Disney World toy or McDonald's toy saga, because it's kind of funny. So I know I've talked a lot about the hurricanes, but just so you know, like, most of our fast food places were like messed up and weren't open for months after the storm. So some of these places are just now getting back to where they can open. So lines are crazy long because people hadn't had McDonald's in like months and they're acting crazy about it. But anyway, Disney announced they were going to have these toys. So I go to McDonald's on the very first day that these toys were announced, because the one in my little town was open. And I got in the car, you know, got my order. I got the Happy Meal box with like this doesn't have it, but it had like a cute little logo for the Disney World toys. And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get number 1. I'm gonna get the Goofy train. Life is great. Well, I get home and I open the box, and what's inside, and of course this is a Happy Meal for Brayden, but what's inside is a Marvel toy from like some previous promotion last year. I'm like, are you kidding me? So the next day I go back to McDonald's. Now I'm just going to purchase toys by themselves, because you can do that. You can purchase a toy for like $1.59 or something like that, apart from a Happy Meal. So I asked them at the window, do you have the Disney World toys in stock? Because they obviously didn't have it the day before. I don't know. She's like, oh yeah, we have 2. I'm like, okay, I want to purchase both of them. So I get in my car. She hands me a bag and it has 3 toys in it. I'm like, oh, cool. So the first one I pull out is Mickey, which is number 2 in the series. And the other 2 toys are Marvel toys. I'm like, this saga is never going to end. So, like the following week, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give it a couple days and I'm going to try again. So I went to a different McDonald's, and that one had just opened, and they're never nice there, so I should have known better. And I get to the window and I'm like, hey, I need to purchase one of every McDonald's Disney World toy you currently have in stock. And she's like, okay. Well, I get to the window, and this is the one she gives me, the one I already had. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even dealing with these rude people. I'm going home. So then I give it a couple days, and I go back to the one in my little hometown. I'm on the phone with my brother this time, and he's cracking up at me laughing because he thinks I'm dumb, which I know this is ridiculous. And I get to the window, and I'm like, hey, do you have the Disney World toy that has Goofy on a train? Because at this point, I had 2 number 2s and nothing else. She's like, oh no, but we have the Minnie Mouse one. I'm like, oh, perfect. I need that one. Great. I need a Happy Meal with the Minnie Mouse toy. I get to the window. This time I look in the box before I leave. You know who is in the box? Mickey. I'm like, hey, before I drive away, I'm like, I know this is ridiculous, but I have like 1 million Mickeys. Do you happen to have the Minnie Mouse one? And the girl goes, no, but we have this one, Goofy, on the train, which is what I asked about in the drive-thru. So I'm like, sold, I will trade you. So she traded me. So I had these 2 guys. Then the toys went on recall because the dates and all that hot mess. The dates were wrong or something. So at that point, this is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I knew that I wanted to pick Braden up and have a picnic at the park, and I knew I wasn't getting Disney World toys, but anyway, we went and got McDonald's, we each got a Happy Meal, we had a picnic at the park, and there were no Disney World toys in there. So while sitting at the park, I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of chasing these toys around Tarnation. Before the price goes up on eBay, because they've been recalled, I'm ordering 3 and 4. So that's how I got 3 and 4. I ordered them on eBay. Then what happened? Let me see. Oh, okay. So then Tuesday of this week, my friend Kim watched Braden, and she took him to McDonald's. And no, we don't eat this much McDonald's on a normal basis, okay? Anyway, so she had Braden, and I go to pick him up, and he has number 7. I'm like, cool. Well, she had gotten 2 Happy Meals, so she had 2 number 7 toys. And I'm like, perfect. I don't have those. So then I knew, okay, hang on. Then I knew that McDonald's had these toys back in stock. So I'm like, okay, I'll continue trying to get my collection. In the meantime, I talked to my friend Nicole from Baton Rouge on Instagram, and she had been calling all of the Baton Rouge McDonald's to see who had what in stock, and she didn't have a number 7. So she said, you know what? I'll trade you a number 7 for a number 10. Now, have you looked these number 10s up on eBay? Because holy cow, they're expensive. They're like $10 a piece for a toy you can get for $1.59 at the McDonald's. So I'm like, yes, sold. I will ship you a number 7 for a number 10. Well, we get the package in today, and she also happened to have a number 8 extra that she shipped to us. So we got 2, which was so sweet of Nicole to share. Yay, so we got that one. Then tonight, after picking him up from his grandma's house while we were looking at Christmas lights, we went back to a different McDonald's, and they had this one. So now we're only down 2. After all that ridiculous saga, I still need 2. One of them is the Daisy one, and she's like $10 on eBay. I ain't buying her for that. So hopefully my local McDonald's will have that one in stock next week. So I don't know if I'll end up with Goofy, but he's the only one I need. And I think he's number 5, and then I'll have a complete set. So there's my McDonald's Disney World toy saga. It's been quite interesting, but I thought it was funny because of all of the series of events that happened leading up to it. So anyway, if you're collecting the Disney World toys, let me know what you think. A lot of these I attempted to purchase without actually buying a Happy Meal. I think we've had maybe 4 Happy Meals. Anyway, we don't go to McDonald's much, like I said, but for these toys, we had to, right?
You guys
Good morning. It's Saturday morning, and we are about to open our advent calendar. So let me show you. I got Braden this is last year's Paw Patrol calendar. I found it on eBay because they weren't selling it this year. What'd you get? What is it? Oh my goodness, watch this. Let's see if we can put it together. All right. Yeah! Is he on a snowboard?
Yeah, watch.
Whee! That's awesome.
It just red.
Okay, and where's our other advent calendars? Do you know?
Oh, let's go see. Let's go open number 5. Let's go open number 5.
My friend bought him this advent calendar from Sam's last year, and every day is a new story, although they are a little long. We've kind of been modifying them as we go.
I can find number 5.
I see it. I think you can find it. Keep looking.
Mommy, help me look or something.
There it is. Your hand was on it just now. Go up, up, up. Bing, bing, bing. Braden Paul. Bing, bing, bing.
Right here.
Very good. Who is it? Ooh, it's Brave. Awesome. Let me show you what I'm talking about, these books. They're like pretty much as much of the story as they can fit into them.
Read it.
So it's lots of words.
There's a lot of words to say.
Yeah, so we kind of make it up as we go, huh? Anyway. All right. One of my favorites this holiday season has been the community coffee holiday blend.
Two.
I do. I like 2. And I also love the Christmas blend from Starbucks. But A friend of mine gave us a bag of this, the Candy Cane Lane from Joffrey's. It is the loose blend, so I'm going to put it in here and roast a cup. We'll see how it tastes because I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure it's delicious because I love peppermint anything. I'm excited. This is good. I give it big thumbs up. This is really good. Our gingerbread house, we found this really cool Paw Patrol one at Walmart, and we kept the clips from our Disney gingerbread house from last year, so it holds the house together very well. And he knew exactly where these were, huh? In the drawer. Good memory. All right, you ready to build this gingerbread house?
Yep, bye.
And we're watching Disney Plus Christmas shows on TV, so we are good to go. I don't know about you, but I think we have a future in gingerbread house making. What you think? We finished 2 bowls of candy, and now we have 3 left. Looking pretty good, I think.
Looking good, Ariel. We got this gingerbread house ready. Then we have paws, M&Ms, and now we have two bowls of candy left. That's amazing. And now there's some little steps right there. And the gingerbread house is very cool.
So tell me what you made today, man.
A gingerbread house.
A Paw Patrol one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I decided to venture out to Bath & Body Works for their candle sale. The line's not too long. There's maybe 8 people out the door, so hopefully this won't take me so forever to get in. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna head over there and see. Okay. Well, I was pretty much in and out. I waited maybe 5 minutes in line. Most of the candles I purchased are to stock up for summer and non-holiday times. They had one random normal candle and the rest of them you could tell were kind of picked over. I think that's because they started this yesterday and I totally did not get here yesterday. I heard that there was a line outside of the store at 5:30 yesterday morning. So anyway, I did get 6 candles and they are all to use next year, which is good. So I'm going to check out Jason's list. If there's anywhere around here, because like Home Depot and Lowe's are right here, I might go see if there's anything on his list I can get him from here. And then after that, I will be headed home. Another sign that a hurricane recently ravaged your area is Lowe's has no cute Christmas decor anywhere. It's full of ladders, sheetrock, gas cans, plastic bins. Let's see what we can find inside. We might have a few decorations inside, but this area is usually full of Christmas decor, and I'm super sad. This is the other area that's usually full of Christmas decor, and it has refrigerators and air conditioning units and all things not Christmas. Nope. There is literally 0. Wait, you know what I saw? I did see Christmas decor. Let me show you. Lowe's Christmas decor. There you have it. Y'all, this is terrible. And these guys, which is super cute, but that's it. That's the extent of Lowe's Christmas decor. All right, so that was kind of depressing. You know how Lowe's usually has all the cute Christmas display and stuff? I thought, like, when they didn't have all the fall display out like they usually do, I thought, oh, well, for sure we'll be back to normal by Christmas. No, that was kind of pitiful. Anyway, I make it sound, I guess, kind of like it's all doom and gloom, but truly it's not. There is a lot of destruction, and there was a lot of destruction. A lot of devastation, a lot of businesses not returning to the area. It looks like PetSmart's one of them I discovered today, like the sign's completely off their building. They hadn't opened back up after the hurricane. There's several businesses that have not been able to open back up. I'm trying to think of the other one. Oh, Kirkland's. They're not coming back. That makes me sad. I love me some Kirkland's. But anyway, in the midst of all of the doom and gloom, we do have a lot of hope. There is a lot of encouragement. There is a lot of rebuilding. We are in the process of basically rebuilding our community, and things are going well. And where we do have the loss, we are trying to make up for it with better things. So like Christmas displays, Christmas light displays, something simple, something easy. I talked about that last night. It's free if you already have this stuff, just to put out lights. Like, what's wrong with making somebody smile in the middle of all this hurricane plus corona and everything else we're dealing with? So those kind of things, you know, people's spirits and morales are up as far as I can tell. I mean, there are a lot of people who are living in RVs and living in campers, but you know, I see a lot of people on a daily basis with my job, and I ask every single patient I see, how's your house? How did it fare? You know, where'd y'all go for the hurricanes? What are you doing? And even the patients who don't have a home anymore, their answers are always, oh, but we're blessed. Oh, we're lucky to be here. We're just grateful to be here and grateful to be alive and have all our family and friends. So even though I feel like things are sad or there was a lot of devastation, there is a lot of cheer and morale boosters and hope out there too. I hope this is making sense. People aren't just, you know, I don't know, the walking around upset and sad all the time. It was like that for a little while, I won't lie, you know, right when the first punch in the gut of, oh my God, what did we come home to, back in August. But since then, actually since I finished my Hurricane Laura vlog, I've been meaning to update you guys on the state of our home. 4 weeks after Laura, Hurricane Delta came through, and literally it was 12 miles off where the eye of Laura landed on the coast came Hurricane Delta, Category 2. Thankfully, our home was tarped, our roof was tarped, and where Laura brought a ton of wind, so that was all the destruction, was a ton of wind, Delta brought a ton of rain, just ton and ton of rain. So a lot of people who their homes were tarped, or maybe they didn't quite have everything tarped or weren't able to tarp it, because you have to have some structure to your roof to tarp. There are a lot of homes where you can basically see beams and nothing else. They're not able to tarp their roofs. Delta poured through, just rain and rain and rain, and destroyed whatever they had left. Thankfully for us, our tarps held up. There was one little spot that we had to go back and add a tarp to, and we got no water in our home. We were so fortunate. We did lose electricity again after Delta. We were without electricity after Laura for 27 days. It was a long and hot days, y'all, so hot. If you're a Disney World fan and you can imagine like August in Disney World, we have the same exact weather. I'm 13 hours from Florida, straight along the line, like just straight down I-10. I don't even know. I've never personally driven to Disney. I don't remember. But anyway, you know, we're like straight across, and then down is Florida, is Disney. We're straight across. Anyway, I said all that to say we have the same weather, and it gets hot here in the summer, like real hot and humid. And even with the window unit and the generator, it was still 80 degrees in my parents' house most days. So we went for 27 days like that. Made me very grateful for electricity and air conditioners, I'm not gonna lie. Thankfully for Delta, I think we were only without electricity for maybe 3 days, so that was much better. Let's see what else. We have a new roof. I think I told y'all that last week. We just got our roof put on, thank God. Before, I was worried every time it rained that we were gonna get water damage, but we did get a new roof, and the soffit, the siding, and the fascia and all that is supposed to be in the works. Pretty much what you see at the moment is roofs being repaired. You don't really see the other things being repaired just yet. People are rebuilding their fences. We haven't stepped into that process yet. I think that's gonna be one of the last things that we do. So we're worried about getting our home structure back in place first before we start worrying about the backyard. We are going to get a new fence though, because I need my privacy, y'all. I can't not step outside and have my dogs run wild and leash my dogs and all that. It's hard when you're so used to just opening the door and letting them go. I can't tell you how many times I've forgotten, like, oh crap, I don't have a fence anymore. Thankfully everything's been okay with my dogs, but anyway, I need my fence back. So that's in the works. No telling though how long it'll take, because a lot of these pieces of equipment and the actual what word am I looking for? The actual supplies to put all these things together are in high demand, obviously. So we're just kind of waiting around for that, and whenever it gets done, it'll get done. We're expecting this whole rebuilding process to take a couple years just for the whole area before people are back to normal. So anyway, that's kind of an update on hurricane life in Southwest Louisiana, or let me say post-hurricane life in Southwest Louisiana. We're doing okay. We're making it. It's tough though, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It is tough, but we're making it. It's hard driving around and seeing blue tarps and debris and all this mess everywhere you go. When you go out of town and you visit for the weekend and you come back, it's like, oh, that's right, a hurricane. That's right. Everything else seems so normal, like Lowe's outside of here, but you come here and it's like things aren't normal, but that's okay. We will get there. Next Christmas, this Lowe's will have a Christmas display. I know it. So anyway, small alligator compared to what everybody else is dealing with, but we'll get there. All right, there's my update. So due to the hurricane, there are many buildings that still look like this here in Lake Charles. This is in specification is my Orange Theory. I'm so sad. But this was a local hibachi place. This poor Dollar Tree got hit hard. And then you have sites like this every once in a while. I'm like, yeah, there used to be a Chase Bank here. Where'd it go? Oh, it's just a slab now. All right. Can you say good morning?
Good morning, everyone. We'll open number 6. That's all. Bye.
He literally woke up and said, I'm ready to open number 6. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So good morning, happy Sunday. It is Advent calendar time. Where's number 6? Do you see it?
Right here. It's a medium size.
Medium size, okay.
I did not wait.
That's okay. What is it?
I can't get it out.
Okay, you need some help?
Yeah.
Well, we're not exactly sure what it's for. We're guessing. Not sure. Anyway, read. And the number 6 book is... Ooh, Cinderella. Let me read. We are dressed and ready for church. We are eating cinnamon rolls for breakfast. These are not the homemade kind. These are from the tube. And we're watching the Star Wars Holiday Lego special on Disney Plus. Oh my goodness, we need to pick them up. You like the Lego Star Wars Holiday special so far? I think that's a yes. I have had several people ask about organizations who were like here during, you know, the aftermath of the hurricane and still are helping just in order to donate or give or whatever. I can tell you several. Samaritan's Purse is definitely one, and it is December and they are still around. Mercy Chefs is another. They provided hot meals for us. And Convoy of Hope. That was another one that was definitely here like as soon as they could get into town after the hurricane, providing supplies and food and all that. So there's my top 3. I cannot remember if I showed this in my Hurricane Laura video, but this is the old annex building of our church. This is actually our old sanctuary. It was completely demolished and destroyed. This is what it looked like the day after Laura. It does look bad. But we are in our children's building, and we do have a different sanctuary apart from this. This was being used as our youth building currently. So our new sanctuary is pretty messed up as well. It is being fixed. Not sure what the fate of this building will be. I got Braden down for a nap, and I got to thinking about our outdoor Christmas lights. So even though like our house isn't finished, there's parts of our lights I can put up, like in the bushes. And then we have some of those magic star things that's not really like hanging off the house or having to attach to the actual shingles. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put those up today. So when Braden wakes up, I told him he would have a surprise. So I wanted to show you what else I've done to our front porch as well, because I did finish that this weekend. Took some hurricane debris and made it a little festive. So let me show you that real quick before I continue on. Turbines, wind turbines are something a lot of people have on the roofs of their homes. And well, wind turbines and hurricanes are not friends, so a lot of them ended up on the side of the road. And in the days since the hurricane, I snagged several. I made pumpkins for fall, and then I had extras, so I decided to make this Santa Mickey. And then I also decided to make a snowman. I wanted one that was tall, that I could figure out how to stand up, and it took me forever to figure this out. But I finally got it. He is connected with lots of floral wire, and he stands up pretty good. I knew he needed something else too. So the bow and all that on the top of his hat, which is also a part of the turbine, that's from the Dollar General. They like totally stepped up their game this year. So that's all from there. And then the buttons on his eyes and nose were in my grandmother's stash. So that's kind of extra sentimental and special. And then the scarf is also from the Dollar General. It's men's sleep pants because I couldn't find a scarf. So that did it and topped off my snowman. So there's my little, oh, and since my fence was destroyed, I've made these welcome signs. I made one for fall, and this one's my Christmas one. I'm also gonna make one for the rest of the year. I have 2 more I can make. So this is my Christmas welcome sign made out of discarded privacy fence. And then I'm gonna try and put stuff throughout the rest of the front of the house. So anyway, there's my hurricane debris Christmas decor. And now I'm gonna get on with everything else. This is all the boxes I have to work with. They are filled with these lights we used to put on our roof line. I don't know if they're in here. Oh yeah, these. We used to put them on our roof line, but since our roof is new and we don't really want to have to stick things underneath the ridges of our roof, we've decided not to do those this year. I'm gonna line our pathway with them instead. And then I have some bush lights and these cute little Mickey lights that dance in the dark. This doesn't always work because we don't leave it on 24/7. We have a timer, and so every time the timer goes off, the date changes back or reverts back to its original creation date. So I'm not sure if we're actually gonna be able to use this or not. A lot of times we will literally put it out like 2 days before Christmas, so we'll see on this one. But everything else I think I should be able to put out and enjoy. Okay, well, I got most of it done. I am waiting on the sun to completely set so you can see these Mickey lights. It needs to be completely dark, but those will project on the walls. Other than that, what'd you think?
All these lights.
I know. Hey, what'd you think of our Christmas lights? Are they awesome?
They're awesome, but we need.
I know. We need it to be completely dark, huh?
Look, now they're showing up.
Oh,
Inside.
not really. It will. What do you think of the rest of the lights? They look good? Yep.
Yep, but look at all these lights.
I know. Bye. Come here. Look. Whoa.
They're going on top of the roof.
They are going on top of the roof. Doesn't that look awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's where I'm gonna end this for the weekend. So I know we didn't have much going on, but it was a good weekend. I needed the chill, calm, relaxed type weekend because these go stuff just kills me. So anyway, it was nice to relax and rest, recuperate, and just enjoy time at home during Christmas season. So thank you for joining us, and let's see what's next weekend. I don't even know. It might be, I'm not sure. I don't even know what we're doing. It might be another weekend of nothingness, who knows. But anyway, I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll catch you guys later, and I hope you're having a wonderful, healthy, happy, safe Christmas season of 2020. All right, take care. Bye, y'all.